Hello guys and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Deacon aka Edi Coco aka Queen of DIYs, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you, you're an OG and I love you so much. So in today's video we're going to be learning how to make this black soap shower gel. It's been highly requested on this channel, so in today's video we're going to learn how to make this. But before then, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell to make sure that you're notified every single time that I post a video. Drop a comment down below, like this video, just do something sweet to this video, and yeah, let's just get right into making the shower gel. So of course we're going to first go over the list of ingredients that we need for this, and here I'm just using Ghana black soap base. You can use the Nigerian one or the Ghanaian one, anyone that works for you. And also we're going to need shea butter and carrot seed oil. You can use any oil of choice, but I like to use this one because of its skin brightening properties. And also our grape seed oil, and all the ingredients that are mentioned here will be listed in the description bar and also with its measurements. Next I'm going to use our oatmeal powder. This is just regular oatmeal that I grounded into powdered form, and also palm oil and honey as well, which is a great humectant for the skin. Also some grounded coffee bean. Here I'm using Turkish coffee, and also zeytin gum, and also vegetable glycerin, which is good for moisturizing the skin, and also aloe vera gel, which is a good humectant for the skin with its moisturizing properties. So now, working with our ingredients, I am first going to take our Ghana black soap, and the first thing I will do here is cut it into smaller chunks to make it easier for me to work with. The Ghana black soap would always come in a brown paper, and it always comes in like a huge round ball, so you would have to like chop it up to make it easier for you to work with. So I'm just going to speed the process up. I'm just basically cutting it into smaller chunks. You can make it as tiny as possible to just make it easy to work with. So now I'm going to transfer my chunks into a bowl for the mixing process. So now that I have my black soap chunks, I'm going to be adding the ingredients that I need. So I have measured out all the ingredients. Like I said, the measurement will be in the description bar. So now I'm just adding my oatmeal powder and also my coffee ground. Next, I would go in with my palm oil. Palm oil is a non-sticky lightweight oil for the skin with many benefits. And also I'm going in with my shea butter. So I'm also going in with my honey. It is important to add honey in this black soap formula because honey is a very powerful humectant and black soap can be drying. So we are trying to make a non-drying black soap shower gel. So you need all the humectants that you can get your hands on. So honey is a good one for that. So now I'm just measuring out the oil that I need for this. And first is my, I think, grapeseed oil. Okay, that was my carrot seed oil. And next my grapeseed oil. And I'm going to transfer that into my bowl. I had already added a little bit of water into the bowl. Just a little water. So now I'm going to warm that up. You can use the double boiler method if you can, just making sure to melt it. So now I'm trying to make my zeytin gum cure properly, so I'm just adding a little bit of vegetable glycerin into my zeytin gum, and now I'm just going to stir that up to make sure it mixes properly. So why I'm doing this is because it helps the curing process for the Zeytin gum. Zeytin gum is a thickener and a binding agent as well. This is what is going to help make the consistency of our soap like a gel consistency. So it is important to add this. It is not necessary, but it is if you want to have a good job done, you should definitely add that. So now that part of our ingredients have melted to a reasonable extent, I'm going to be stirring that up properly to make sure that everything mixes. So I used the double boiler method. It wasn't comfortable to put my camera to the spot where I used it, hence why you did not see me do that part. So it's basically putting your bowl into another bowl of hot water or a crock pot or something to warm it up and make your ingredients melt so they can mix properly. So yeah, the double boiler method is always like the best method, so you don't kill all the nutrients by heating it up directly on fire, because that might be too hot or that might quicken the process too much and end up killing the potent nutrients in your mixture. So I'm just stirring that properly. Next, I am going to be adding my aloe vera gel into the formula. So I'm taking a good amount of aloe vera gel, and this is a store-bought aloe vera gel. You can use the raw one if you have that, but this was just easier for me to work with at the moment. So I'm just going to stir that again to make sure that everything mixes properly still. So when I'm done mixing in that bowl, I'm going to transfer it into a bigger bowl, sort of a jug. This is called a beaker. It's for making stuff like this. So I'm just transferring that to make it easier and less messy for me to work with. So I'm just stirring that up again now that I have a bit more space to make sure that everything combines together. Now I'm going in with a hand mixer and I'm just going to start mixing that up real quick. If you don't have a hand mixer like this one, you can use your spatula still. It will just take a longer time to work with or to get to the consistency that you want, because imagine using a spatula to do this process and to get it to this pasty form is going to take you a little while. So I do advise that if you're into skincare DIYs, you should get like the necessary tools that you need to make life easier for you, because this is already hard as it is, so you don't want to add more work to yourself. So now I'm just adding a bit more water because I want it to be a gel and not a paste. So with my electric mixer, I'm going back in and mixing thoroughly. This takes a little while. I just added more water because the quantity of the soap that I used was going to accommodate more water, so I added more water to my mixture. So now I am just going to add my zeytin gum and glycerin mix. And the water that I was adding to this was warm water. Make sure that your water is warm. It makes it easier to work with, because that way everything can mix properly, because the whole batch is still very warm. But if it's cold, things might start solidifying inside, so you don't really want that. So now I'm just going back in with my mixer and mixing thoroughly. Now as you can see, because of the zeytin gum, the water is turning into like a gel form, a more pasty form. So as it cools down, the more it's going to get into like a gel-like formula. So now to just make things further smooth, because I do not like the particles in black soap, so I'm just going to sieve that out with a hose just to make sure I get like a smoother consistency or a smoother product, if you can call it that. So after I have strained the particles out, I'm going to be transferring my now black soap shower gel into a storage container. And here it is good to use a pump bottle because it's probably going to be in the shower. So to make it easier for you to use in the shower, I would advise you go with a pump bottle or a Dick's cap bottle, because it just makes it easier to deal with. So here it is. It was a very simple and easy formula to make. As you can see, there's not a lot of ingredients and you can easily just do this yourself at home. So now to just show you how easy or how this lathers, I'm just going to put a little on my hands to show you how much lathering you can get from this. So yeah, that's it for this video. Definitely make sure that you're subscribed. If you're not, drop a comment down below, like this video to let YouTube know that you like my content. As usual, I wish you a very beautiful and perfect skin, and I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah.